everyone, I'm Jacqueline Bauer. I'm so excited to bring you a barre workout today. If you're doing this workout at home, you'll need some socks or bare feet. You'll need something that you could use as a weight. So I have these little 2-pound weights here. You could use water bottles or Gatorade bottles or anything like that, and we'll be using those for the arm tracks. You'll also need a mat for our core tracks and a lot of energy. So for today's barre workout, if you're not used to doing a barre workout, I'm going to show you some of our foot positions first. We have a turned out position where your heels are together and your feet look like they're pointing to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, similar to a slice of pie. And in this turned out position, we're going to be doing what we call a plie. Knees are going to stay over the toes, and really think about squeezing up through your thighs. The opposite direction, we'll be doing a releve, which means to come up onto the balls of your feet. So just easing into that. Try to stay over your top 2 toes, and that will help you balance, and I'll show you some different arm positions we could do to balance in releve. Today we're going to have a warm-up, a condensed version of some arm tracks, some leg tracks, and then we'll go down to the mat to work our core and get a great stretch. So before we start, you're going to be in this turned out position and start to think about those plies, because that's how we're going to begin our warm-up. I'll be back in a second. All right. Great. So we got our heels together. Roll your shoulders back and down and press your belly button slightly to your spine. Arms are going to be down, and we're going to take that plie. So we take it plie, and then another plie. Check out my arms. They go to belly button and then overhead as we take those plies. Arms are always optional. Give me one more. All right, we're going to step out and take it up and over, and then lift. Let's go the other way. Stretching out the IT band. Toes forward, give me a flat back. Take it all the way down. Roll up slowly. Turn out wide. Arms are out. And we're going to do 1 deep plie and 2 small ones. Knees going straight over your toes, and then a little pulse at the top. We're going to call this our plie combo. Give me one more. There's a new move. Lift your heel and pulse. Let's do the other heel. We're getting up into that releve. Let's do 2 more. Really just loosening up the arch of your foot. And one more set. Heels back together. Back to the beginning. We plie and lift. These arms are called a port-a-bras, and we're going to be seeing these arms throughout the workout. Give me one more. We're going to open up to the other side this time. Take it up and over and lift. Let's go the other way. Toes forward. Give me that flat back. Come all the way down. Lift up slowly. Reposition your feet, and we're going to take that plie combo. 1 deep plie and 2 tiny ones. Think about your arms reaching to the side of the room for a nice strong ballet stance. And give me one more set. We're getting ready to stretch things out. Take it up and over. We're just going to bend into this stretch a little bit, almost like a tiny modified runner's lunge. We take it to the other side. We get deeper into this stretch. Come all the way over. You could be right here, or if you've got the flexibility, you're all the way down here. The arm that corresponds to your front foot, just take that up. Arms come down. Let's take the whole thing over to the other side. Windmill it over. And remember, right here is totally cool too. If you want to take this to the next level, we just open up. Good stuff. Come back to the middle. Back to our plie combo. We're going to take it down. So we are getting stronger. We're getting lower into our plie combo as we're getting warmer too. We got a new move coming. We're going to plie and dip to the side. Watch this first one. Plie, dip, center, and lift. Let's do it to the other side. 2 more. This is a modern dance move in our ballet workout. Last one. One last thing to do. Let's get back into that little releve and pulse it side to side. If you want, for this very final one, you can add a little bow and arrow. We're getting ready to work the arms, so warming everything up. And great warm up, everyone. Grab your tiny weights, your water bottles, or whatever you're going to use to hold on to. This is our relatively long arm track. We're in the turned out position. Weights are going to be right here. Roll your shoulder back and down, squeeze your belly button to your core, and you're all set. We're going to start with the legs, and we're going to take them down and up, back to that plie. We're going to make this plie faster and hold on to it for the whole time. So we got a little bit of cardio going on here with the plie. Everything lined up perfectly. Getting ready to get these hands into the motion. Take them down, chest, overhead, and open. Do that again. Squeeze low, come to chest, take it up overhead. Same exact thing, but on the count of 1. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a port de bras that we worked in the warm-up. Just working it with weights this time. We're going to go back to the slow port de bras. Hold here, right under your shoulders, right up overhead, and then a beautiful open. Think about a round arm as you move through these slower ones. One more whirl around fast. Down, up, and open. This is where you get a little cardio in your bar workout. Remember, option is always no legs, taking it a little bit lighter. A new move. Bring your arms in. Give me that round elbow and squeeze. So I like to say this is like a post-pandemic hug. It's a little squeeze. Actually, give me a little more tension in that squeeze. Give it all you got. You got your legs going, your arms going. We're getting ready to make a combo. We got 4 in. Flip your arms to the wall and push 4 out, like you're swimming. And squeeze 4 in. Good stuff, squeeze 4 out. Next 2 sets, we make it more intense by lifting the elbows as you squeeze and really pushing out, like you're pushing something bad away from you. Last set. Come all the way out with your arms and hold. Flip your palms to the ceiling and hold that same arm stance. And we flip down. Ooh. And give me 1 more. Same exact move, but we're going to do 2 and 2. 2 go down, 2 go up. Think about your arms a little bit under your shoulder, and you're flipping from the top of your arm to make a full flip. Give me 1 more and flip your arms down and hold. Check where your arms are. They're right under your shoulders, fingers reaching to the corner of your room, and we're just holding. Sometimes the hardest thing is hold these weights. Just keep going. Just like what she says, we're holding on. We're getting ready to take our flip again. Let's do singles. Take it ceiling and floor. Remember that you're flipping from the top of your arm as you make this flip, and you're deep in your plie. Maybe getting a little breathless at this point. Almost there. Bring your arms a little forward and come straight into a circle. These circles are about the size of your hand weight. So they're really small. They're a little bit in front of your body. As you circle this out, give me a pause and take that circle backwards. Now remember, when you're circling backwards from the side view, it looks like this. Your arms are still in front of you, protecting your rotator cuffs. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, great work with the arms. Weights come down. Give yourself a tiny stretch. Today's condensed version of bar only has 1 arm track, so if we were doing a 30-minute condensed version, grab something that you could use for support. It could be a stool, a chair like what I have. It could be the corner of a room. You just want a really light grip on that support. You're going to bring your feet actually to parallel. And I'm going to angle myself just a little bit. You've got your knees together, your foot flexed. We're getting ready to go into the leg track of our workout. So you want all the weight in that standing leg, just a very light grip here. And we got our heel going towards where the ceiling and the wall meet. So it's going back in a little bit of an angle. Arm could be right here or overhead. We're going to take our foot back, back, in, and in. So it's a staggered move up and back. All right, we're going to smooth this out. Take it up, in. Your knees are coming together at the end of this move. So it's a very small move. Using the muscles to control it. Let's go back to staggered. Up, up, and back, back. Give me one more staggered. Up, up, back. Bring it all the way up. And right here, we're going to pulse it. Feel the beat of that music, and you want your heel to be pressing towards the wall. So nothing else is moving, everything else straight forward. And it's like you want to kick out the wall with that heel. Giving those little teeny tiny movements. You got 4, 3, 2, last one, knees together. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to open up to the side. So we go side, side, in, squeeze the thighs in. You can see I took my hand off of the chair. That's always an option, but you could always touch down. Singles, up and down. Just a little up and down. Think about your ankle leading this move. Good stuff. Let's go back to this staggered. Halfway, all the way. You still got your working leg flexed. Give me one more staggered. Up, up, down, bring it all the way up and pulse it. So this is where you want to think about your ankle leading, everything in alignment. If you want to challenge, arms come off of what you're holding onto, all the weight over that standing leg, and the standing leg is going to start to burn just a little bit. Always have that option to touch down. Give me a couple more. Hold. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to bring our leg in like we're kicking our toe to our opposite leg. And we're going to take it all the way out and all the way in. It's really smooth. It's almost like a little angle on your leg. Keep going slow, out and in. Sometimes slow is the hardest thing in bar. You could try a little balance here. All right, I think we got it. We're gonna speed it up. Out, in, out, in. Give me a big point on that foot now. It's like you're painting the sky with your toe. So it's a little almost pendulum move. Option is to bend into that standing leg if you need to. Give me 4, 3, you got 2 more. Bring your leg back. We're gonna tap down and up. We're almost finished with this first leg. You're just gonna be a light tap, right down and up. And now just pulse it right up there. Ooh, bring that leg down, and your standing leg might feel a little tight. We're about to work that leg, so a figure 4 stretch as you shift sides is always a good thing. And I'm gonna shift my little support system. We got our knees together, our foot flexed, and we're gonna take it back. We go back, back, in. That's your preview. You get a couple of extra ones this side. When you're ready, join me. Remember, knees aligned. Take it back, back, in, and in. Side 2, we're going to work the intensity just a little bit because we already know the move. So let's go bigger. Take it back, in. Really push your heel back towards that angle where the wall and the ceiling meet. That's the destination for your heel. Let's go slower again. Halfway, all the way, halfway. Check to make sure your knees are aligning. Halfway, all the way, halfway. Bring it all the way up, and this is the pulse. So option here is to let go of what you're holding on to, which is an awfully hard balance challenge. So, you know, take that challenge after you've done the class a couple of times maybe. The goal is to really get warm right here and in your standing leg. Give me a couple more, and we're gonna bring our knees together. I'm gonna pivot so you can see what I'm doing because we're opening out. Take it out, out, in. Really bring those thighs together on these staggered ones. All right, let's do singles. Take it out and in, out and in. Think about length and extension and a big flex on your foot. Take it out, out. We're back to the staggered. In. Give me one more staggered. I think you might remember what's coming next, the money move of this track. We're gonna pulse it. So you got a flexed foot and ankle up. And remember, you might be pulsing right here. Your next door neighbor doing this class might be pulsing right here. Just how much flexibility you have in your hip flexors on a given day. Woo, keep going. You might be shaking just a little bit in that standing leg. That's okay. We're gonna take the leg all the way back and kind of bend it in like you're thinking about kicking back on a diagonal. And we'll go slow, sweep it out, sweep it in. I'm not holding on right now, but remember, you always have that option to hold on. Oh, we got 4 more. Bend your standing leg if you need to, whatever you need to do to get through this final seconds of our leg track. We're about to take these just a little bit faster. Out, in, out, in. So as you go fast, check in. You got your leg long and your toe with a beautiful point. We're about to run out of time on this track. Give me a couple more. Leg comes back and we take it down and up. Down and up. Just the big toe touching down and up. You got 2 more slow. Last one, hold it right up here and we're gonna pulse it to the end. This is gonna make your legs strong to run away from the devil if you need to. Good stuff. Give yourself a stretch. We have another leg track before we bring it down to the floor for core. This next one, we're gonna use the support system or the stool, whatever you have behind you. We're gonna come up into releve. We've got our heels leaning against each other. This is important. If your heels are like that, you're not gonna get the full impact of this track. Option, if releve hurts the arch of your foot, is to do this flat. And I'll show you that option as we get into the track. But you're up here, your belly button squeezing in for that nice tight core, shoulders back and down. This is a little funky, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. All right, we're gonna stagger it down. Slide it down just a little bit and hold. Check where your knees are. They should be right over your toes. And slide down a little more. If you feel comfortable, arms could come off of your chair and come center. And we're just hanging out here for a second. We're gonna start a little pulse. Knees over toes, like you're bobbing up and down. Check this out from the side. My body is straight up and down. Can you take that? Pulse just a little bit lower, really loading the upper thigh. Hold right here. We're gonna take our hips right and left. Slow first. Make these a little faster, side to side. Nothing else is moving except for your hips. Thighs are gonna push out now. This is an old school move, but very impactful for the inner and outer thigh. Give me 2 more and take it all the way up for round 2. So remember, you could be flat like this. There's not a requirement to be in releve. You just won't go as low if you're flat. So flat, you're right here. Releve, you still have your heels touching. And let's take that bob up and down. Think about sliding down a glass wall behind you. So everything's stacked and loaded. As we take it lower, every 4 bobs, you're getting a little lower. Whew, really feeling the top of your thighs initiate. Hold it here, take it right and left. This is the fun part. It's like a little dance side to side. You could shake it out a little bit and bring your hands to the side and now push backwards. And if you touch the top of your thigh, you could feel the muscles actually working in this push backward. Give me 2 more and hold. Can you lower this a little bit more? So getting out of our comfort zone. Arm could be on here or it could be right here. Ooh, we just hold. Don't move anything. It looks easy maybe, but when you're doing it, you know it's not easy at all. Your legs might be actually shaking a little bit. Let's take our hips right and left, right and left. Take it side to side. Whatever you want to do with your hands is perfectly fine. And we're gonna take our legs backwards. Ooh, this is the last time, I promise. We got something fun coming up. Give me 2 more and hold. Come all the way up into your highest releve. Remember the port de bras that we did in the beginning? We're gonna bring our arms in, our thighs are locked and loaded. We're gonna go chest, overhead, open, and close. You got some options with this. You could follow your arms for a little harder port de bras if you want, or you come out of that releve for this last one and just take a low, nice port de bras. Great job with legs. Give yourself a little heel to your butt to stretch out. If you have a mat at home, start thinking about grabbing your mat. We've got core track, which is going to be super fun, and we're going to stretch on the mat too. So I am going to bring my mat right over here. I think that will be good. And we're going to take ourselves into, our feet are forward. We're going to push back. If you have a pillow or a towel at home, you can put it back here for some support if you need to. But you want to make sure your belly button is squeezing in, like I've been mentioning, but not clenching in, just squeezing in a little bit. We got our shoulders back and down, our eye gaze is forward. Once we got the move, we're going to bring our arms forward like this. We got the lifted elbow, the lifted chest. It is a fun song. It's a good way to work abs. Come all the way up like that. Bring your hands behind your head, and we're going to go in, out, and corner. In, out, and the other way. Let's do that again. Squeeze it and go to the front. Squeeze it. We're just going to do that slap. We go front, back, front, and back. All right, arms all the way up, chest lifted. We're just holding here. And bring it down. It feels different depending on where your arms are. One more thing, we're gonna open up palms to the sky, pressing that core tight. Let's get ready for round 2. We clap it in and slap it to the front. Clap it in and slap it. It's a fun song, but we're working hard. Give me one more. Let's just take this side to side. Front, back, front, and back. I have faith that we're gonna get through this. Arms all the way up. And take them to the middle. Just hold here with a long body all the way open. We're about to change our position. Come on down to the mat. We're gonna bring our feet up to the sky. We got knees, hips, everything aligned. We got our arms lifted. One hand could be behind your head if you need to for support. And we're just gonna go side to side. We go front, back. So remember, you could totally do this like this if you need to support your neck. How's everyone doing? Hopefully doing good. I've got faith you are. Knees bend, and we're gonna take it side to side. This is the end of our core section, so we wanna go shoulder towards knee and keep those knees far away from you. Here you go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and knees come in, and we're getting ready for our stretch. This half-hour condensed barre class goes by really fast. We're gonna bring our body all the way down and reach long. Start to think about the front leg. We have a really pretty ballet type of stretch. Arms come down, and we're gonna start with this leg. Just start to ease it in. Bring your knee to your chest. Grab underneath and lift. Let's do that same leg a little faster. Just up and lift. And give me one more. Slide it up, pull it in, and lift it up. Bring that leg down. We're going to do the same thing with the other one. So as you're doing this move, you actually might only be here. That's totally cool. Every time you do one of these reps, bring it a little bit closer and extend it a little bit higher. And the more you do these, the more flexibility you'll get. And we just float that leg down. Come to almost a mermaid pose. So you have one arm underneath here, or you could be totally flat if you want. We're gonna bring one leg in, grab from underneath, and right here, or if you've got a ton of flexibility, you can pull your leg to your head. But for right now, I'm gonna show this medium option. And float that leg down. Slowly and gracefully pivot yourself to the other side. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. We're gonna bring our knee in and lift. We've got a lot of great workouts online for you to do at home, in addition to coming into the gym to check out our great classes. Come all the way down. Pivot to your stomach. And if you're pregnant, you're just giving me a child's pose right now, because you shouldn't be on your belly, but everyone else, we're just gonna lift and come down. Give me one more lift. And we got time for yet 1/3 lift. Reach out far. Arms come to your chest. We're gonna roll up and take a child's pose. And come all the way up and lift. And give yourself a hand. Great job on barre class. If you have any questions, you could drop those in the chat comments.